Hello, welcome back to Have a Good Day or Else. Hi, friends, I missed you. It's been an entire week. And you know what's so tragic is that it's been an entire week and I have absolutely nothing to yap about. Crazy, right? Me having nothing to yap. That's actually a lie. I could yap forever and ever and ever. But this is just another weekly catch up because why the frick frack not? I wrote down some bullet points in my notes about what I want to talk about, but they're mainly just things that have been on my mind recently. For my visual listeners, hello, I'm waving at you. Well, you can see that clearly, I don't need to say that. I'm wearing my bear hat because, I was wearing it in bed last night because I was so cold. It's October and I'm freezing. What is up with that? Obviously, I know it's winter, but November's gonna be colder, then December's gonna be even colder, and then people always forget January is the coldest month. No, look, not the point. Okay, so I have to admit something. Since I've been back from Vietnam, I have. I came home to Notting Hill, walked up my silly little stairs to my apartment, and I haven't left Notting Hill since I've been back. That was over a week ago now. Or maybe it's been exactly a week, I don't know. As in, I've been outside, I've left my apartment and I've been down to Portobello Market and roamed Notting Hill. But haven't actually left Notting Hill for I haven't left my neighbourhood. But mind you, I don't really need to. I always say this, Portobello and Notting Hill is my dream place. You've got everything here, and by everything I probably mean that, the girls live around here and we don't need to go anywhere. We just wander around to each other's houses and just wander the streets of Portobello. And wait, I don't know if I should be saying this. We sit outside of Noops, that hot chocolate place in Portobello. They don't shut until 10 p.m. So we just sit on their outdoor seating. We wrap up and we go and sit there and we just yap for hours and hours on end. And it's so where should we go next? It's I don't know, where do you want to go? I don't know, where do you want to go? And we just bloody roam around Portobello for no good reason. If you're going to live in one area in London where you can just chill and hang out 24/7, it's Portobello. It's just the greatest place on the planet. And Notting Hill, the movie, is literally everything. I've been trying to get my friend to watch it for so long. He was like, no, I haven't seen it. And I was like, well, that's bloody weird, isn't it? You're British. Why have you not sat down and watched Notting Hill? I don't know. I just think it's really important. Also, my next tattoo idea is to do with the movie because the movie is my entire world. Don't steal this. No one's going to want to steal this. It's such a lame tattoo. Okay, so obviously the okay, stutter. The most famous line in the movie from Julia Roberts, she says to the guy, Hugh Grant, I don't know why I said the guy, she says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. Whew, fantastic. Obviously that's the most famous line and it's perfect, but I don't want to get that entire line tattooed on me, it's too big. And so I was like, let me just get the beginning. I'm just a girl. But that's a meme now. Saying I'm just a girl, I'm literally just a girl. How annoying is that? It would look like I've got a meme tattooed on me. And also, I was texting my friend last night and he was just talking to me and I replied to his WhatsApp and I was like, I know nothing. I'm just a girl. And he goes, are you mad at me? And I go, what? No. Why would you think that? And he said, because of this. And pointed out, I said, I'm just a girl. And I was like, that's literally a meme saying. That's not me being I'm mad at you. Even if it wasn't a meme saying, why does that sound like I'm being mad at you? How do you not? Well, I guess I'm chronically online. Painfully chronically online. Me and the girls just, okay, it's probably not worth saying. But look, I just want to yap about how Notting Hill is one of the greatest movies on the planet, and maybe I'm biased because it's filmed around my entire neighbourhood and it feels so homely, and it's a rom-com. It's a beautiful love story. I love it. The soundtrack to one of the movies, what the hell am I saying? The soundtrack of the movies, there's a song in it, and that's one of my favourite songs in the world, How to Mend a Broken Heart, and that is my alarm. If I ever set an alarm for the morning, ever, I never set an alarm because what am I doing? I have nothing to wake up for. But when I do, I get woken up to How to Mend a Broken Heart. Should I play a little bit of it for you? Hang on. Okay, this is how it starts. This is what I wake up to, guys. How beautiful is that to wake up to? Wonderful, isn't it? Highly recommend putting a good song like that as your phone alarm. Because iPhone alarm sounds drive me nuts. It used to be my alarm used to be Unchained Melody, you know, the Righteous Brothers, that song from the movie Ghost, because that was my favourite movie. Kind of still is. You know, with Patrick Swayze and stuff. And I actually have a tattoo to do with that movie as well. You know, in the movie, there's a couple that are like the main character, and she always says to him, "I love you," and he goes, "Ditto." And she's like, "You can't just say ditto, you need to tell me that you love me," you know? And that's what I've got tattooed on my arm. It's very cute. I actually said that to someone recently. They said, "I'll miss you." And I said, "Ditto." And they were like, "That's such a cop-out, you can't just say ditto, you have to say..." And I was like, oh my god, I'm in a movie, you know? I feel like I need to sit down and watch those movies today. I feel like it's good cozy season movie weather. Did that make sense? I'm gonna watch Notting Hill soon, I think. It's just so warm and cuddly. I love it. And I actually have one of those big communal gardens that they break into in the movie. My garden is so fantastic. Did you know I've got a tyre swing in there hanging off a gigantic tree? Like, I literally live in a movie. It's nuts. Let's have a look through my notes, shall we, guys? The bullet point here says, I've been thinking a lot about girlhood. Have I? Oh yeah, okay, it says, being on FaceTime all the time and doing nothing on FaceTime. This is a huge thing for me and my friends, right? Like, number one, if we are not together every day, which we usually are, but even in the morning before we meet up and at night when we're at home, we're going to be on FaceTime to each other. Even if you're just propping the phone up and like cooking dinner, or propping the phone up doing your skincare, like, or getting ready for a night out, we're going to be on FaceTime. And like, guys just don't do that at all. And I totally get it, because I feel like some of the guys I know, if they were to do that, I'd be a bit like, that doesn't suit your character. But thinking about it, I want to just be with my girls or in contact with my girls 24/7. And I don't think that's bad. Like, I think it's cute, if anything. We sit on FaceTime and like eat dinner together, or we sit and we just talk about the dumbest things. Like, we never, ever, ever run out for anything to talk about. And we just update each other about everything. Like, I will literally tell my friends about my bowel movements. I'll be like, oh, I need to get a wax tomorrow, or like, this is what I ate today, or like, my weekly crush is, or what shows have I got on repeat, you know? All that shenanigans. Oh, speaking of shows, I am now rewatching Schitt's Creek. Sorry, that's not me swearing, that's literally the name of the show. Bloody fantastic comfort show. I think it's so funny. I think it gives the same vibe as like, kind of same level as New Girl. I think a lot of people don't talk about it enough. I think it's really, really good. It's on Netflix, so you have no excuse, guys. Put it on. I've got a bullet point here that says about screen time. I was looking at my screen time last night. It was nuts. I don't even know. Maybe I actually shouldn't share this. Oh, screw it. Go on. Let's see. Oh no, it's not loading. That's probably for the best, because I checked it up. I checked it last night, and my daily average is like 12 hours and 45 minutes. And I just thought to myself, am I even awake for that long? Like, am I sleep using my phone? Because what? What am I doing that's... I don't know. But I did look, and my most used app is WhatsApp, because I'm constantly yapping to like all my group chats, all the girls, like... Or I use FaceTime video. I use WhatsApp video to like talk to the girls all the time. And my friend that I was comparing with, he was saying, oh, let me check my screen time. And I heard him go, oh God, that's a bit wild. And I was like, what? And he was like, 4 hours. I was like, what do you mean that's bad? And he was like, yeah, that's too much. I was like, what are you talking about? 4 hours? I sit and I get so excited to come home, get into bed, and just do phone time and just watch TikTok for 4 hours. So I don't know what he's on about, that's his entire day. Like, what, do you just never touch your phone? I'm telling you, like, girlhood is so much better than boyhood? Manhood? Oh, I don't like that. I feel like that's part of the reason that we seem to be so much closer to each other, the girls, rather than guy on guy. Guy on guy. My God. You know what? I'm actually so brain scrambled recently. But I'm so sorry. What I'm trying to say is girlhood is the greatest thing on the planet. This is the dumbest podcast episode ever. I'm so sorry. Like, I feel like I'm honestly just word vomiting into this microphone right now. And you know what it is? I've had my laptop open on Netflix playing something for like filling the silence, and I just turned it off to do this podcast, and I had 5 minutes. Come on, Fuzz. I had 5 minutes of silence while I set up all the equipment, and it was tragic. Like, I hated it. I had 5 minutes of silence, and I thought, oh my God, I feel crazy. I can hear all my thoughts. I can hear all the voices. This is all too much. I mean, everyone else, not everyone, but majority of people do that too, right? Like, you will sit with a show playing. Like, I have to have a show playing to go to sleep, and then when I wake up in the morning and it's paused, I just click play. Like, it's a comfort thing, right? I don't know. I have met a lot of people in my life who like to sleep in the dark, in silence, and that makes me feel so sick. Because what is that? You're okay with your thoughts. You're okay with all your different voices telling you every embarrassing thing you've ever done in your life. I'm certainly not. I need distractions all the time. If I'm walking down the road to Mills, it can only be filled with, like, I don't know, a 60-second song, but I have to have something playing. Like, imagine just walking down the street and just in silence. Whew. God, I'd run into the road. Anyway, guys, it is spooky season. Yay, Halloween! Ugh. Sorry, I'm usually a lot more excited for Halloween, but it's just, I don't know, I'm not feeling it this year. If anything, I know it's spooky season, but this month has actually been really spooky. Like, I am not thriving in October. If I get paid soon, I would very much like to buy some really cool Halloween costumes. I've got so many on my mind. I feel like I'm forgetting some. I've written these down. I really want to go as Mr. Bean. I think that'd be so cute. Like, in the full suit, his little red tie, and wear like a little wig. And he has like a little mole on his face, right? And then carry Teddy. You know, his Teddy is called Teddy. If you know, you know. And then also I'd love to be Ali G. I just think that would be hilarious. I've got on my list Austin Powers, but if you know me, I've done that before. But I felt so good as Austin Powers. I felt so good dressed as a man. And I don't know if that's telling, but I actually don't want to dig into that. Leave it be, guys. Leave it be. And then the last one is Freddie Mercury, because he's my idol. He's fantastic. I just think, you know, in the yellowy leather jacket thing that he wore. I'm really not good at describing things. If you know, you know. I know what you're thinking. None of them are actually spooky, but who does that anymore? You know, like what they say in Mean Girls, Halloween is just an excuse for girls to wear lingerie and animal ears and be as slutty as possible. That's literally not the saying at all, but something along those lines. Like, nobody actually dresses scary anymore. The last time I dressed up for Halloween, I dressed up as a wolf. Like, I wore a big wolf onesie. The big bad wolf, but dressed as grandma. So I had the big wolf onesie on, and then I put glasses on him, like granny glasses, and then I put like a granny's nightie on top, and I looked ridiculous. I was proud of my costume, so. But looking back, because my friend was Red Riding Hood, and she looked so hot, and I just looked a mess. You know what, I do this every year. I always dress up as something stupid and silly and manly, and then my friends turn up in like beautiful corsets, like cinched waist and like heels and boobs looking fantastic, and I just feel like an idiot. Like, I get so hyped to dress up as a man, and then when I'm standing in a room filled with models dressed in sexy items, I just feel silly. But it's fine. I will never learn, apparently. Guys, and then after spooky season is Thanksgiving, like, and then it's Christmas. I don't know where this year has gone. Anyway, guys, I'm just also thinking about how, like, Christmas is soon, and that's really terrifying because I don't really do, like, family Christmas. Like, I haven't done family Christmas in a long time, and I don't know where to go for Christmas or what to do. I mean, I know what I want to do. I want to go to the Philippines and go to like my favorite island called El Nido and just be on the beach and like be in a bikini and a little pink Santa Claus hat. How cute would that be? I mean, also it would be very strange because I don't know, Christmas you're meant to be like sitting by the fireplace wrapped up in blankets drinking hot chocolate, but being on a beach would be kind of fun. And I would like to go back to Vietnam because it's nicer. I just think it's nuts that we're already thinking about Christmas plans. Like, it's freaking me out a little bit because I'm not over 2020 and we're about to hit 2025, you know? Although I do like that it is cozy season. Like, I like putting on all different knitwear every day and wearing my Uggs 24/7 and hot water bottles. Godsend those are. Oh, I gotta get my mittens out. That's the thing. I always wear a bear hat in winter and then I've got mittens and it looks like I've got little paws, and I feel like that's when I feel my most self. That's when I feel myself the most. Oh, whatever. Oh, and another thing, guys. Whatever happened to cuffing season? Because that's just not really a thing anymore. No one's being like, oh, it's winter, it's cuffing season. Everyone on the internet is saying winter arc. What is that? Should I be looking that up and getting involved? If it's anything to do with bettering myself, I'm not getting involved because that's just not for me. Oh, not that I want it. Do I want that? Somebody trying to cuff me? No, not really. I don't want to be with anyone right now. I'm very happy to be with the ladies every day. My girls. Oh, wait. Oh my God, Christmas is going to come and I won't have a boyfriend. I always have a boyfriend at Christmas. Wait, we're in 2024. 2023 I had a boyfriend. 2022 I spent it with my boyfriend as well. 2021 I spent it with my boyfriend. 2020 I spent it with my boyfriend. 2019 was my last Christmas without a boyfriend. And by the way, all these different years were different men. So please don't think I managed to hold one down for that long. That's really not my style. Very off-brand for me. But, like, who's going to buy me loads of jelly cats? That's a bit worrying, to be fair. Like, where am I going to get my new teddies from? God, I'm looking around. They're giving me a very disapproving look. You know, majority of my jelly cats and teddies are all gifts. Like, from different men and stuff. I mean, some are from the girls, but majority are from, like, boyfriends or, like, people that you date for a while. And like, I feel kind of bad because they all have different fathers. Like, all of my teddies have a different dad, and I think they're all getting a bit confused. And then if I date someone, if I have a new boyfriend, then they become the stepdad, and it's like, they're just like, oh great, another one. And I'm like, you shut your mouth and be grateful for the few months that you have him, you know? Sorry, the thing is, I know this episode is going to be a bit all over the place, but I just wanted to word vomit all my thoughts and like what I've been up to this week. But it's kind of embarrassing because I haven't done anything this week. I literally have not left my neighbourhood, so I'm really sorry, but I wanted to deliver either way, and I really like yapping to you guys about absolutely nothing. And I'm kind of mad that I spoke so fast because I was going to talk really slowly and do a really chilled one and just lay in bed and be like, hey guys, so this happened and that happened, and like, it's been a really chilled out week. But instead, for some reason, I'm literally talking so fast there is no good reason for me to be doing this, acting like this. Maybe I should just leave the pod here, leave the episode here. I feel really bad. I feel like I've let you guys down because I just didn't do anything. I didn't do enough this week to yap about things. Oh, I'm really sad with myself and mad at myself. Oh, come on, Fuzz. Okay, you know what? For the plot, let's do this. This week, I'm going to get up and do a million things so that next week I can come back and be like, guys, you'll never guess what's happening. What's happened, you know? And then we can gossip and yap and stuff. I actually have so much gossip to tell you guys, but it's like, I don't know if I should. I could mention a little bit. Like, I totally have a crush on someone. No, I actually need to stop. I need to stop. Okay, I love you. Have a good day or else. Mwah.